फोटो ले सकते हो। 1 मिनट लगता है बस ये करने में, पता है।
Sustainability is usually shown in extremes. Either you're living zero waste, buying everything organic, or you're not just doing enough. But here's one question that no one asks. Is sustainability only for rich people? For Gen Z, sustainability is not about buying better. It's just about wasting less. Now to understand what it looks like in real life, we spend time with someone who doesn't just sell sustainability. They practice it within real limitations.
Hi, I'm Megha Oja Mishra. I don't live a complete zero waste lifestyle, but we try to make better choices to keep it as low waste as possible. We try to make better choices within what we can manage, afford, and maintain. So one of the first things that we changed in our household is how we deal with our kitchen waste, and we have been doing this regularly for last 4 to 5 years. What we have done is we've invested in a 3-tier compost bin. It's called Khamba. What we do is every 2 days we dump all our kitchen waste in the compost bin. The greens have to be balanced with the browns. So greens is the organic waste that has life, your vegetable peels and any soil food. Although we don't consume it, some of the households have a lot of eggshells too. So instead of throwing it out, you can collect it and compost it. So this is the greens part of it. So browns can be shredded paper, cardboard, sawdust, but without any paint or printing on it. So that can be your browns. Even your crushed brown leaves, the dried ones, that also make a very rich brown matter. So if let's say you are to start a compost setup, you just need a bucket, drill the holes in it, and if let's say it's just a 1 bucket setup, you can even drill a hole at the bottom so that the leachate, the water part of your matter, can be drained out. So once you have those holes, it's good to have a bed of brown leaves. You don't need to crush them when you are putting them in the bottom. Just have a bed of brown leaves, say till 4 inch, right? And after that you can even put a little of neem khali, the neem powder, keep the insects away. What you can also do is just to accelerate the composting, you can add sour curd, a little bit of bacteria. Some also put cow dung slurry. So once your bed is prepared, you can put on the greens, which is your waste, and then balance the greens with the browns. Like this, you keep on adding the greens and browns till your bin is full. Although when I'm composting all those peels, I try to save up the citric peels separately, all those your lemon peels, orange peels. You can make natural cleaners out of it. So that is called bioenzyme. So bioenzymes is so much better for you and your home. All those chemical cleaners that you use in your household, for your floor, for washrooms. So you can replace them with this naturally made cleaner that you can use for washing your utensils. It makes a very good cleaner for your toilet. You can also use it as a hand wash. So another thing people don't talk about enough is how much water your RO system wastes, right? For every liter of drinking water that comes out of your RO system, 2 to 3 liters of water is wasted. What we've done is we've just taken a 80-liter bucket and we just collect all the RO wastewater, the discharged water in it. I was surprised to see that within 1 day the huge bucket also gets filled. So imagine the amount of water we waste out of an RO system. So another thing, what we do is we also treat the puja flowers, instead of throwing them out in the bin, because people just dump them in the trash या फिर नदियों में बहा देंगे thinking that it's healthy for the river's health, but actually it is not. So it's so much better to compost your puja flowers, because all that spiritual energy that has gone into your prayer, that should, instead of going into the dustbin, just wasting them out, you should actually compost them and give that holy energy to the soil instead. It's so much better, isn't it? So this thing might shock you, but what I've done is I've also stopped using perfumes or any synthetic fragrances altogether. Even in cosmetics, I try to buy cosmetics that come without any fragrances, and that is because using perfumes, on your body is as good as smoking cigarettes. It's not good for you, it's not good for the environment. So when you look at a perfume bottle, the ingredients would just say perfume, but there are actually hundreds of chemicals hidden inside that one term, perfume. Companies just go away with just writing perfume on the bottle. So some of these chemicals can really react with your body. Phthalates can cause cancer, and some of them also cause respiratory diseases like asthma. So it's not good for you, and they're also said to be causing indoor pollution in terms of VOCs. So yeah, you should avoid using perfumes as much as possible. So sustainable living would become more accessible to you when you look at it from the frame of wasting less and consuming less instead of just buying better.
Sustainable living doesn't fail because people don't care. It fails because it's often sold as something that only the privileged people can practice. But in reality, it looks something like this. Composting what you can, reusing what you already have, and letting go of the habits that no longer serve you or the planet. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start where you are, because just like we said, sustainable living is not just for rich people.